Hello everyone, welcome to Keto Cooking with Corey. Today we are going to be making another Grain Chef meal. This one is going to be the Cajun Sausage and Veggie Skillet. The veggies include yellow squash, tomato, and roasted peppers, and it's all covered in a Creole Dijonnaise. And with that, let's food! First off, I'm going to start with one whole squash. It can be yellow or green, it doesn't matter. I went ahead and cut that top part off, and let me see, what am I doing? Oh yeah, okay. Now we will half the squash lengthwise. Flip it horizontally and then lay it down and then slice across into half moon shapes, about 1/4 inches thick. And of course, discard the other end as well. Now I'm just going to shove those away into the corner really quick. And then get my, oh, nope, wait, I dropped one. Okay, and now I'm getting my celery. It calls for 1 3/4 ounces of celery, which was basically 2 medium-sized stalks. Now we will dice the celery into little medium-sized half moons, about 1/2 inches thick. Oops, I cut a squash. I'm sorry, Squashy. Oh dear. Okay, I made that worse. Sorry, Squashy. Now I'll push that away. They can go sit right next to the squashies. Now I have one small yellow onion. I'm going to cut the ends off of both sides. And now to peel the skin and the outermost layer off. And throw that away because we no longer need that. Now chop that onion in half. You can save the other half for another time. We're only using half of the onion. Now I'm going to cut this other half of the onion that I am using up into little quarter pieces really quick. That way I can fit them into my little fancy dicing machine. I use it every single time I ever need to dice anything. It's super quick and super easy, and just really useful. Okay, so now there's our onions. I'm going to scoop those out because I want to put them on the cutting board. That way they can be next to the celery and the squashies. Okay, so now I have one whole Roma tomato, which I am going to cut the ends off of. And then quarter it, so down half and then half again. And again. and then slice away into little half moon shapes. And perfect. And now flip that around, and then half the halves. Ta-da! You just diced a tomato. Tomatoes are too squishy and messy to do in my little dicer thing, so I did this one by hand. And now they go on the side as well. They can sit in front of the onions. Now I have 1/4 ounce of chives. Whoops, dropped one. Ignore that. Yep, okay. Okay, all the chives are back together again. Now I'm going to even those out. And start mincing. Do your very best to make it as small as possible, but please be careful not to hurt yourself too. I'm going to be honest, I'm still kind of learning how to use a knife properly in a kitchen and all, so please forgive my kind of wacky knife skills. Okay, that's all of the chives. Everything is cut and in order, and we are ready to go. So over at my stove, I have a pan over medium heat where I am now going to heat 1 tablespoon of olive oil up. Now I will add the 3 whole Italian pork sausages. According to the package, the sausages were 9 ounces, so they were 3 ounces each. And now we let those sear for 3 to 5 minutes, or until they're lightly browned. Don't forget to flip them occasionally, that way they sear on each side, or all the sides. Okay, those look good. So now we're going to transfer the sausages to a lightly oiled, foil-lined baking sheet. Now in our preheated stove at 425 degrees, we will add the sausages. Let those roast for 4 to 5 minutes or until they are finally fully cooked. Now in the same pan we used for the sausages, over medium-high heat, heat up about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Once the oil is finally all heated up, that is when you're going to add, wait for it, the ooh, it splashed. That scared me. I don't want to be hurt. Anyways, the squash, the onions, Now this came with the meal already pre-cooked. It's 2 1/4 ounce of roasted red bell peppers. Now, you guys, I was also supposed to add the celery right then at this moment, but I kinda misread the instructions and just started stirring this together without it. Don't worry, I added on much later. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and stir this all together, trying to break up the squash because I didn't seem to cut that very thoroughly. While all of that is simmering, I'm going to go ahead and season this with 1 teaspoon of blackening seasoning. And a pinch of salt. Okay, and now of course, we gotta stir it all together. I'm stirring. I am still stirring this all together. But don't worry, it should be delicious. I think it's all stirred up quite nicely, so now I'm just gonna let that flatten out and simmer for a little bit. It's simmering. It is all still simmering into something that I really hope and already kind of believe it will be delicious because it smells really, really good. Okay, the sausages are ready to come out, so I'm going to go ahead and quickly get those out of there. Don't want to overcook them. And here, did you want to see? Yeah, okay, no, never mind. Okay, now that the sausages are all ready, I'm gonna go let those cool off, and while I'm doing that, or while they are doing that, I'm going to stir this all up. Stir, 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 stir. Oh, flatten, flatten. Now it's time to flatten it, and once again, just let it sit and simmer. Okay, now to add that Roma tomato we diced up. And finally, the celery that I accidentally forgot. It should have been sauteed with everything else, kind of. That way it could have been a little bit softer, but it's okay. It is still fine. And now we stir it all together. Looks good, so let's flatten that out and let's just let it sit on the heat and let it simmer. This meal is for two, so it's 2 servings, and each serving only has 590 calories and 10 grams of carbs. So super keto friendly, paleo, and gluten free. All in all, it's super healthy. Okay, I'm gonna come back and stir this up a little bit more. And flatten it out again. And a little more cooking. Want to make sure that celery is at least a little bit soft. Okay, I think we're good. So I'm gonna slide that off the heat real quick, and let's go back to our sausages, which have been cooling off and are ready to cut into. Now to cut the sausages into slices. Well, I was doing good cutting that up. Okay, yep. Okay. I'm struggling a little bit. I'm figuring this out. Sorry, everybody. There we go. So that is one sausage. Now for the second sausage. Oh no, my sausage! Thankfully, no sausages were lost. Not yet, at least. Hee hee. Now the first and second sausage can be together, so let's go ahead and cut up the third. I am also struggling with this sausage. I should really figure this out. And ta-da! One sausage, two sausage, three sausage. That's the end of the song. So now we're going to go ahead and plate everything. I'm going to do my very best to split the veggies up evenly among the plates. For me and my boyfriend. Now to fluff it all out, make it look all nice and pretty. Little here, little there. That side looks a little full. I'm gonna add a little more over here. Alright, that looks better. Now to fling those sausages right on top. Half for me, and then half for him. Oh no, not again! What is with the runaway sausages? Get back in there, sausage. Anyways. Now I have 1 1/4 ounce of the Creole Dijonnaise with avocado mayo sauce, which I am doing my very best to evenly drizzle across each plate. And finally, we top it all off with the diced up or minced up chives. And ta-da! Cajun sausage and a veggie skillet with Creole Dijonnaise sauce on top. Looks great, doesn't it? This looks super great, super colorful, and it smells fantastic. Better yet, this tasted amazing. We absolutely loved it. This is probably one of our most favorite ones yet, honestly. I definitely recommend it. And if you guys do try it, let me know. I would love to hear about it and hear what you guys think about it too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, look at the puppy. Sorry. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. If anyone has any good ideas or suggestions of anything I can make, let me know. I would love to try something new. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.